Up next is Medical Note.
The cells that make up the skin are called keratinocytes. So if you have abnormal growth of the keratinocytes, that can result into what you call like a skin cancer. There are types of skin cancers. The common ones are like what we call basal cell carcinoma, or you can have squamous cell carcinoma of the skin. You can also have melanomas of the skin, but melanomas are not very common in our setting. You can say the black skin is protected relatively from developing skin cancers as compared to the Caucasian skin. There is UVA, that's ultraviolet A, and then there is UVB, ultraviolet B. About 90% of UVA reaches the Earth's surface, whilst about only 10% of UVB will reach the Earth's surface. And most of these things can, because of the repeated exposure of the skin to the harmful effects of the sun. When you have repeated exposure to this UV, it can trigger a process by which the cells of the skin begin to divide rapidly, and that is how you develop the cancer. So in people who are Caucasians, who sometimes come to Africa to do what we call sunbathing, they come and bask themselves in the sun in their effort to tan the skin. They can have what we call a sunburn, because they have repeated exposure to the sun. They can have like a sunburn. But we, because of the content of melanin on our skin, are relatively protected from sunburn. So that's an example of a condition that can result because of exposure to sunlight.